Good afternoon. Very interesting topics. Today we have to read that topics is known as data handlings. Data handlings are also we have to read in previous class. Understood or not? So in this year we have to read in another one other concept. So it's before we have to learn the previous years some concept, recall previous years some concept. Okay, so data, the collection of a numerical fact about the specific kinds of information is called the data. Data means when we have to collect some information, collects some information. For example, you are the students of class 8, then I will take data from your side, say what is your weight, what is your height, and which food or which sweets you have to like. Then different students have different kinds of your own opinion or your own voice. That is known as the data. Okay, that data when you collect numericals without summarized or without arranging, that is known as the raw data. That is known as the raw data. Okay, that's after when we are to grouping data. If I will asking to you your heights, different students different heights, or different students different जो exams mark I will collect, then some students have a equal mark also. That will be when to grouped, that is known as the grouped. When the large amount of information collected summarized into different class is known as group data. After collecting data, when we are arranging, that is the small to big ascending order, otherwise descending order, that's data we have to find out which is the highest number of data and which is the lowest number of data. Okay, then according to height or maybe which data we are collecting, highest minus lowest, when we have to deduct highest number to minus lowest number after ascending or after descending, that number is known as the range. That number is known as the range. Okay, that's after we have to read in a previous year also the average. The average is a number that is representative of a group of data. That are the four types. One is mean, second is median, fourth is mode, and fourth is mid range. Mean how to we are calculating the which data we have to raw data we have to collected, we have to add and divided the number of data. If which data we have collected, that data we have add, after we divide the number of data is known as the mean data. Some of it have to one formulas, one identities you have to remember. Sum of all observation divide or upon number of observation. Like second average median, the value of the middle most of observation after arranging the given data in ascending is called the order of magnitudes or median of data. That means when we collected data after we are arranging ascending way, which is the middle part of the data is known as the median of the data. And when you collect maybe that number is odd number or maybe even number. If odd number, then we have to use one formula, number, how many nth term, number of term how many. That means if a odd number, then you have to use n plus 1 upon 2. That means for example your number of n is equal 10, then 10, 11, then plus 1. Odd number I told you, data is odd, your odd number, 11 is odd number, odd number, any odd number, which data, number of data, then after divide, then 11 plus 1 is equal to 12 upon 2, that number is 6. When arranging after data, the sixth number position, which numbers are coming, that is the medians.